Today we're talking Boston College wide receiver Zay Flowers. We're going to dive into his background and college career, discuss the positives and negatives in his prospect profile, and take a look at his dynasty outlook and if and where you should target him in your rookie drafts. Zay Flowers is a wide receiver out of Boston College. He's a senior, he's 22 years old, and he's listed at 5'10", 172 pounds. Zay Flowers was a three-star recruit coming out of University High School in Davie, Florida, where he played both wide receiver and defensive back. Flowers chose to attend Boston College over offers from North Carolina, Nebraska, Maryland, Pittsburgh, Purdue, Cincinnati, and Kentucky, among others. In 13 games as a freshman in 2019, Flowers caught 22 passes for 341 yards and 3 touchdowns. He broke out in his sophomore season with 56 receptions for 892 yards and 9 touchdowns. He became the second Boston College wide receiver ever to be named first team All-ACC. Flowers followed that up by catching 44 passes for 746 yards and 5 scores as a junior. And then Flowers returned for his senior season and topped the 1,000-yard mark while tying the school record with 78 receptions. His 12 touchdowns were the most in school history. It was enough to earn first-team All-ACC recognition again and to finish as a semifinalist for the Biletnikoff Award. Flowers departs Boston College as the program's all-time leader in receptions with 200, career receiving yards 3,056, and career receiving touchdowns 29. But let's talk about the positives, the things that we like in Zay Flowers' profile. The first is his 46.7% dominator rating in 2022. Dominator rating measures how much of the passing offense the wide receiver accounted for. 30% is the baseline of good. Anything over 35% is excellent, and 40% is elite. So almost 47% for Zay Flowers is tremendous. And then he had a sophomore season breakout at the age of 20. We want guys to break out before their junior season and before they turn 21. Zay Flowers checks both of those boxes. He has alignment versatility. He can win on all 3 levels. He's got really good speed. He's explosive. He's really good after the catch as well. He averaged 6.5 receptions per game. That's another box checked in the elite category. Same with his 57% receiving touchdown share. About 35% is what we look for here. Zay Flowers crushed that threshold. He also had 57 career rush attempts and 7 punt returns in 2022. As I've talked about before, teams are telling us who their best playmakers are when they put wide receivers back on punt or kick returns and give them opportunities for rush attempts. Another great indicator here from Flowers. On the negative side, Zay Flowers is a bit undersized. He's got a limited catch radius. He did experience some drops, and he's not an early declare. We've talked about all the analytical boxes that Zay Flowers checks. This is one of the few that he doesn't. Historical trends favor wide receivers who come out early in terms of probability of breaking out in the NFL. For archetype, Zay Flowers is kind of a mesh between speed wide receiver and possession wide receiver, but I feel like speed wide receiver kind of indicates he doesn't really have those other traits. But in Zay Flowers' case, he's a well-rounded wide receiver with speed. So basically, we can call him a possession wide receiver who is also fast. My NFL comp is another guy who fits that mold. It's Brandon Cooks. And my draft projection, I think Zay Flowers will go probably either the late first, maybe fall into the early second round. The bottom line is Zay Flowers has an excellent combination of speed and explosion to win on all 3 levels and to create plays after the catch or on rush attempts. He has the versatility to move all over the formation, though he could wind up taking a lot of his snaps in the NFL from the slot, considering his undersized frame. Flowers will be best deployed in an offense that utilizes a lot of pre-snap motion and spread concepts that will allow him to get the most out of his skill set. He will likely come off the board sometime late in the first round or early second round of the NFL draft, and his ADP in Dynasty rookie drafts will be about the same.